Hey guys, so today's going to be kind of my favorite drugstore picks. I tried to do kind of a top 10, but it just wasn't really working out. I had too many products that I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about. So I'm just going to jump right in because I do kind of, it seems like a lot, but I'll probably just kind of like speed through it and kind of give you guys just a little brief why this is like my favorite must-have drugstore product, and then you guys can just base off your opinion whether you want to try it or not. So I'm going to start with foundations first, since that's pretty much the most kind of important thing I feel like in the drugstore. It's really hard to find like a drugstore foundation because one, you can't open them in the store to kind of test your color, and two, there's usually only a small selection or a really big one, so you're kind of like overwhelmed. You're like, what do I pick? And the way that I kind of find my drugstore foundation is I'll find a foundation that I know works for me, because we all have to have some kind of foundation in our room that we're currently using, unless you've never used makeup before. Then what you probably want to do is go get color match somewhere just to make sure you're getting, you know, the right color for you. But what I used to do when I really wasn't sure is when I found a foundation that really matched me, I would take that with me and take it to the drugstore and kind of hold it up. It's kind of hard to see in glass bottles, but after a while you kind of realize what colors look good on you and what kind of your undertone is. So the first one that I want to talk about is a L'Oreal True Match, which just looks like this. I know everyone has seen it. This is absolutely my holy grail foundation. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing this foundation for so long, and it's so amazing like on your skin. I can't even, every person that I've recommended this to absolutely loves it. So this is definitely like my #1 drugstore must-have product is L'Oreal True Match, and the color that I wear mine in is in W6. We got a kitty fight on the floor. This is a kind of a new one, but I must include it. It is the Revlon ColorStay Whipped Foundation. I love this foundation. I wear this every time I film because it just gives you such like a nice, flawless appearance. And the thing about this is the longer you wear it, the better it looks on your skin. By the end of the day, usually I'm like, okay, I'm ready to take this makeup off. And I'll go to take my makeup off when I'm wearing this, and I'll look in the mirror and I'm just like, dang, this stuff really lasts a long, long time. So that's a really great bonus for drugstore foundation, is this thing lasts at least 12 hours. It says it gives you 24-hour wear, which it might. I've never worn my makeup for 24 hours. The next ones I want to talk about are drugstore concealers. These I rummaged through all my concealers. I have a bunch of concealers, and these are definitely my top 3 drugstore ones. And the first one is L'Oreal True Match, of course. This color is W123, I think, which is Warm Fair Light. I like my concealers pretty light because I like this area to be very bright. The second one is by Maybelline, and it is the Mineral Power. This one is in Ivory, but the Mineral Power, these two are pretty similar. I do find that the Mineral Power lasts a little longer on me than the True Match. And then the last one is the Rimmel Match Perfecting. I love this concealer. It's a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. The only thing that I don't like is this little brush that it comes with, so I just pump it out onto my hand and put it underneath my eyes. I waited forever to find this because it was always sold out whenever I tried to get it, but it is amazing. The color that this one is in is also in light. I've pretty much tried all concealers from the drugstore, and these 3 are definitely my favorite. So I have 2 bronzers. I couldn't decide which one I liked more, so I wanted to include both of them. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder, and it's in Sunny is the color, and this is an empty one. I have so many of these. It has kind of a little orange undertone to it, but if you're more on the tan side, you really won't be able to tell. It's more or less if you're on the fair side that you can pick up more of the orange tones in it. But it's really inexpensive. I believe it's like $2. And then the other one is my Wet n Wild bronzer in, I believe, Goddess. And it just looks like this. This one is got a little bit of an orangey undertone to it too. I haven't really been wearing either one of these lately though, because I haven't been tanning, so I'm a little on the whiter side, so I do see the orange a little more. But when I am tan, these are definitely my go-to, and they're both super inexpensive, and they're both really good products. Moving on to blush. I have 2 that I want to talk about, and the first one is also by Wet n Wild, and it is Heather Silk. And as you can see, I've kind of hit pan on it just a little bit. This is such a great color. It's a perfect like pink. Just be really careful with it because it is a super pigmented blush, so if you get a little carried away, you have like super pink cheeks. But with a light hand, it's really great. I must have this blush all the time. And then a new favorite that I've seriously been obsessed with since I found it in my drawer is by Rimmel, and it's the Santa Rose blush. And again, when you look at it like this in the pan that it comes in, it doesn't look like you get very much color payoff, but when you put it on your cheeks, it just gives like the best color. And maybe maybe the reason why when I first picked this blush up I didn't like it is because I was on the tanner side, and now that I'm a little more fair, the color actually does show up on me. So if you're more along the tan lines, I don't know how great this blush would be for you, but if you're about this color, it's amazing. So this is Rimmel's Santa Rose. 2 mascaras. I know that you guys know that I use a bunch of mascaras, but there's definitely 2 that must be included. I do different routines, but 2 of them always stay the same. And the 2 that I must have are the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is amazing. This will make your lashes like so thick. It's got like this great little thick brush. This is like the perfect brush. And then the other one is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. This has a really teeny tiny brush like that, so this is great to get in and separate your lashes with. These 2, like I said, I cannot live without. I repurchase these over and over and over again. The other ones kind of switch up, but these 2 will always stay the same because they're just amazing. My eyeliner that I use constantly is from Line Stiletto by Maybelline, and I've tried the L'Oreal Lanier Carbon Black or whatever, and I felt like it was just super watery. This is the best liquid liner that I've ever found. It's really dark, it stays on a long time, and I love it. And then the last things that we're going to talk about are lip products. These 2 are by Revlon, and they're the same one. It's the Revlon ColorBurst lip glosses, and the first one is in Crystal Lilac, I love, and then this one is in Bellini, which is just more of like a peach nudie color. So I've been obsessed with these 2, and I absolutely love them. These are great like drugstore lip glosses. They're not really sticky, they last a really long time. This one, I had to definitely include this. This is BonneBell Lip Lights. I have probably 30 of these lip glosses. And this is in Strawberry Parfait. These are like $2.99. You can get them at Walmart. I'm pretty sure is the only place that you can get them. And most of the time they're sold out. They have a bunch of other flavors, but this is the one that I always go to. I always buy it when I go to the store. And it's like a great dupe for NARS Turkish Delight, which is like a $28 lipstick. And NARS Turkish Delight smells really funky. This one smells amazing. You will like want to eat your own lip off. Perfect like milky pink color. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's phenomenal, and again, I think it's like $1.99, $2.99 at the most. Definitely my first pick is the Maybelline Colorsentational line. This is definitely my must-have one. I have like 10 of these. This is Make Me Pink, and it's like the perfect pink color, and that's what it looks like. I use this color almost every single day. In a bunch of my videos, I was using this for like ever. Now I'm kind of like, okay, I have to give you a little break because I don't know, I don't want to get tired of it. So this is definitely my #1 lipstick of all time is Maybelline's Make Me Pink. So those were all my favorites. I would love to know what your guys' favorites are. If you want to leave them down below, if you want to leave like a video response or anything like that, I would love to know what your guys' favorite drugstore products are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!